going on, everybody? Seth Miranda here. This is Adorama Rewind, and this is 2019, new year, new stories. A lot of grimy stuff has happened, a lot of fun stuff has happened, a lot of stuff happens in general. It's our industry, right? I still record these in the store, so you can hear some like little weird audio things like beeps from security things or people talking. So just bear with me on that while I iron this out. I just wanted to get this going. We're back. So let's talk about some of this stuff. A long, ongoing, sticky story. Photographer gets banned from shooting artist show after requesting payment for usage license. So this is Alyssa from Arch Enemy. She's a well-known singer in the metal world. Jay Salmarin shot this image. Alyssa got psyched on it. It was been June of 2018 at a festival, and she posted it on her Instagram. So Jay Salmarin was psyched because she did the proper watermark, proper captioning, proper credit, all that sort of stuff. But the company of the clothing she was wearing in this image right here, Thunderball, was psyched on it too. And they took the image from Alyssa's Instagram and they put it on theirs. And that's when things got a little conflicting. So the photographer, who also happens to be a lawyer, decided to reach out to Thunderball, who is one person, a woman named Marta, and say, hey, if you're going to use my image, it looks like you're using it commercially to promote or advertise your company. I would like 500 euros or 100 euros donated to the charity of my choice. He didn't hear from her for weeks. He got a little crazy about it, and she contacted the band and all their people, and they basically responded with a pretty blasted email. So this is what he came back with, where it says, fair enough, Mr. Salmarin. We have immediately removed the picture you took at Fort Rock, by the way. We are sure you don't mind that you're not welcome anymore to take pictures at Arch Enemy performances in the future, at festivals or solo performances. They copied all labels, reps, and all that stuff. By the way, the email is not from Marta, the woman who owns Thunderball Clothing, but Alyssa herself personally. The artist you blatantly wanted to sell the picture to. Nice price tag of 500 euros, obviously being very condescending and poking a little jab at. Thank you, have a nice day. By the way, we do frequently donate charity on our own terms and free will, basically jamming in there that you're trying to strong arm them. The response to this was the community going after Thunderball Clothing and posting tons of comments for everything from just chill out to crazy racism and other harsh, horrible comments, and just been incessant with the messaging, the emails and everything, leading Marta to close Thunderball Clothing. So this has gotten pretty crazy. So this is what they posted, and she just basically said, like, I issued an apology, I settled everything with the photographer, and they made a donation to the Dutch Cancer Society, and they ended the dispute, but it didn't stop everybody on social media from harassing and burying this company in negativity. So who's right here? Was it used commercially? Well, you can argue it a little bit. So it's one thing if the image was used for an ad campaign, marketing, something that was bought for a billboard or ad space, but Instagram is kind of free reign a little bit. It was reposted, there was caption with descriptions and things like that. You could trace the source of who shot it, but were they using it to gain financial advantage out of it, which I think is kind of the issue here. But you could argue, what's the difference between the audience that's going to see a billboard or a back of a magazine page or wherever you would see an advertisement versus the audience that'll see the image right there in their phone. So little sticky. Let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty curious to hear what the community has to say about this, especially since it was the community who went after the clothing company and initially led them to closing their doors, which is a pretty harsh sentence. In some more kind of crazier news, photographer was shocked when his $1.88 stock photo shows up on Walmart goods. So this photographer, Michael Stem, found his image on a blanket, on cards, on a calendar, and this is the original image that he posted onto Shutterstock, and they bought it for $1.88 for the usage rights, and it's royalty free, and they put it on the goods that they wanted to create with it. He's a little shocked. I don't know why you would be. This has even happened to me. I found my images on a greeting card when I did stock photography years ago, but I also made sure to shoot things that I didn't care about being out there. I just wanted stuff that was money while I was sleeping. I put it on a website, people buy it, they use it. You're gonna use it how you see fit. Read that fine print, and if you don't want your images that you actually have some soul in being used out there without you getting some sort of gain financially or whatever, don't put it on stock photo sites. It's that simple. You got paid your $1.88, that was the price, you knew how much they were gonna pay for it. That's where I stand on that, but it is kind of crazy to be in a store, especially a huge store like that, and start seeing your images everywhere. A little more grimier, we got this one. Newborn photography to mothers just hours after birth. So they're being sold photography for their newborns while they're still in bed. So it's this company, Bounty. Bounty is a company who basically promotes commercial products to parents who are undergoing transition in spending patterns, so that, which includes images of their newborn. And these moments won't happen again, but they're basically getting right up into these women's faces while they're in bed after creating life, which is, whoa, I don't know, kind of grimy. I know it's a wild west out there, and we're all trying to like grab at straws to get whatever money we can, but whoa, calm it down. That's a little weird. Let me know what you think about that. Is it ethical on any means? I gotta know. A little more upbeat news. There's new Eastsix film developing kits for color slide film at home, which is awesome. You can do small batch developing kits from Omega Brandis actually. So each kit will come with the color stabilizer, the Blix, and everything you need. It's about $60 for 32 ounces. A gallon is $135. You can grab the link below if you want to check that out. Eastsix is awesome. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much positive slide film, so which is finicky. You have to be really on your exposure. The chemicals have to be pretty much on point as far as temperature and their fidelity and things like that. Corruption can happen. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want to start making your slide film, get a little corrupted with the chemistry and see what you get a little alternative with it. Either way, I think it's really awesome that we're getting tangible again and that it's super right in front of you. When I wanted to do Eastsix, I had to sneak into colleges and use their darkroom and things like that. Or I think I even worked at, I did. I worked at a 1-hour photo lab when I was a kid, and I had a lot of fun with that. Wasted a lot of chemicals back then, but I did learn a lot. So, hey, brought me here, right? Also, just a quick public service announcement. Lexar's warranty system is being held up by the US government for approval. So what does this mean? Pretty much Lexar was a long-standing memory card business that closed in June of 2017, but Micron sold it 3 months later after closing it to a Chinese company called Longsys, and the Lexar cards are back, but they are not approved by the government, therefore they can't have a warranty, which means that if something goes wrong, which something did for a photographer named Nick Stern, the card failed. So they couldn't offer him a replacement. They went to go offer him a refund. Then when they went to go get him the refund, they said, wait, we're not approved by the government to even have a warranty system of any kind, so we can't issue a refund at this time. So if you are getting new memory cards, Lexar does not have a warranty right now, so be aware of that. Stay up on that. I'm not sure if it affects the old cards, which I'm pretty sure it does, because the Lexar name you buy it, it's the same deal. Really cool news. Leica has released this Leica Lego M. It's at the Miami store, and it is an independent kit. So this guy, Chris McVeigh, makes these kits on already existing Lego pieces. Here it is in black. Here it is in, oh, that back is kind of cool. There's the LCD screen. And here it is in the brown leather. So this is a guy who does all sorts of kits. If you go onto his website, you can go right here and you can see that there's plenty of other cameras to choose from. But I just thought it was pretty cool that Leica found this and made it part of their store. So you could actually go to that website, buy the kit and a free PDF, or you could get the PDF and find the pieces yourself and build your own Leica, which is pretty awesome. I like little kitschy stuff like that, you know? So that's pretty much what I'm going to give you guys in the news. And on our channel, I wanted you guys to check out Daniel Norton is doing this, which is better to diffuse or reflect light. So pretty much he's going over whether to fill in that light with a reflector using our beautiful Ashley as a model, or is it better to take off that reflector, use the diffuser, and make the light source just bigger overall. And he shows you the differences, how light is acting, what everything is going on there, and you can see everything that's happening right there in front of your face. So I strongly recommend that video. Go check it out. It just dropped, and Daniel Norton is the man, so check it out. Not just saying that because he's my buddy and we share a studio, but I have been around him a lot on set, and even the stuff that's not in the title that he's saying while he's working is nice little tidbits to grab, so go check that out. And in closing, I've been trying to pull comments out from last week's video for all you guys. Again, I'm sorry about the beeping. Don't write a comment about it. Calm down. It's just a beep. I decided to pull all the comments from last week's, well, not last week's, it was last year's, December 18th. So everyone was just basically giving me a lot of positivity and some amazing stuff. I just wanted to give shout outs. Vanessa Joy drops down, and you're gonna see a lot from her this year. Gilbert Henry, Candy, Mike Kinnear, Mark G, Gary Nelson, Robbie Keene. Everybody was just wishing happy holidays, happy new year, just psyched that the show existed. And, whoa, sorry about that. And I just want to thank all you guys for checking this show out. If I can't do this without you guys watching it, engaging, hitting the like button, sharing it around, starting a discussion in the bottom. I'm not so concerned about view numbers with this, but I am concerned about a good conversation. You guys can respond to each other's comments and have your own conversations. It doesn't have to just be me and you. Anyway, I'm excited for 2019. 2018 was awesome for me. I have a lot coming up for 2019. In fact, I will see you guys at WPPI in February. If you're going to be there in Vegas, we will be more on that. Adorama will have a booth there, number 333. If you're planning on going, stop by that booth. But I will be teaching some workshops. All right, I'm out of breath. It is New Year's, and it's actually really warm here in New York, so I'm a little schwitzy. I'm sorry. All right, let's talk about some of the stuff in the comments. Let me know what you think about Arch Enemy and Alyssa getting all a little abrasive back at that photographer who wanted the money. Was he abrasive first for asking for the money for the usage rights? What do you think about selling your stuff, your images to stock photography sites like Shutterstock? What do you think about that? Is it a viable source of income? Is it worth it? What kind of stuff would you upload there? Me personally, I shot specifically for the stock purposes, so I didn't put out things that I was worried about being put out there. So keep that in mind when you do that kind of stuff. Did you abandon your Lexar cards as soon as you heard that Lexar was going out of business? Does the warranty even matter to you? I'm more into the recovery services and how well that company will provide customer service in that aspect. Should something happen, will they recover the data? Things like that's what I worry about personally. Are you going to get some Leica Legos? I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to download a bunch of those PDFs, and there's Lego stores here in New York. I think I'm going to piece together these kits and try to make something. Although, do we have the time? I don't know. All right, guys, it's been a fun 2018. Let's do it for 2019. I'll see you soon. Peace.